welcome back. It's been a minute. Tony, it's been a minute. Lot of football have happened. Lot of results have happened. Lot of changes in the table.
Yeah, guys, and we are sorry for not being up to date with all these videos.
Life happens, you know. We have children to feed.
Me not have children to feed. I don't got nobody to feed. Don't listen to this guy, yeah?
Anyways, before we even start, I just want to say how disappointed I've been in sports. Bro, you so much game, so much points then give away just back to back.
But
you're right.
I already told you this was gonna happen. Just so
Crazy,
Spurs in
man.
general. That's what Spurs is just being Spursy.
But I really thought they were changing, man. They tricked me. They tricked me big time, bro.
There's no chance to go to Spurs.
They tricked me, man. Anyways, let's cover last week's game. Before I cover it, Liverpool top of the table. Can Liverpool win the Premier League?
No.
Why?
Liverpool is gonna come third, like what I predict. Liverpool can't win the Premier League because Liverpool need better defenders. I've been saying that from the start of the season, and I've been gonna say it until the end of the season.
The reason why I asked that because at the start of the season, or they were playing, no one thought that they would be on top of the table. They are on top of the table. It's December. Can they pull through?
Yeah, Liverpool need better defenders, and Liverpool need a defensive midfielder. That Endo guy is not it.
He doesn't play though.
He does play.
Off the bench. He's not a starter. But I get what you're saying. They don't really have a standout, natural defensive midfielder. They kind of switch around that position, but they're a team to watch though. I feel like I sneak
Yeah, I'm predicting Liverpool to come third. That's saying a team to watch, yes.
Still think Arsenal's gonna win.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
100% confident. Not even last year I wasn't confident like I'm confident this year.
Don't think that's gonna happen.
Because what? We got Declan Rice.
He's been playing really good football.
Declan Rice is the signing of the season so far.
He's
Me like, oh yeah. Y'all agree with me.
Well. He's done well. Can't complain. Anyways, Crystal Palace 2. I remember Crystal Palace 2. Liverpool 2, Crystal Palace 1. Goal scored by Harvey Elliott. Salah.
Harvey Elliott?
You're a fan of Elliott, right?
Yeah.
I think they give Chris Jones a lot of minutes that Harvey should be getting. I think Harvey's the
Curtis Jones, not Chris
Curtis Jones. Like,
yeah, I believe that too. I believe Harvey Elliott should be getting those minutes that Curtis Jones have been getting.
Yeah,
but
like,
what I feel like, no, it's not even feel like. What I notice is that Curtis Jones gets a minute because Curtis Jones is always available. Harvey Elliott is never available. He's always injured. And that's been the problem with me putting big praise on Harvey Elliott because he's not been available to play.
Yeah. Hopefully he can stay fit and find his way into that start midfield, but let's see how it goes. Disappointment in Manchester.
Manchester, they lost. They lost
3-0
to Bournemouth, right?
Yeah. Like, I'm so ashamed that this Manchester team beat Chelsea. Like, that show bad Chelsea is doing.
Yeah.
Like, that's awful, man.
I expected Chelsea to win that game. And Chelsea.
So, what do you think about Solanke from this season?
Dominic Solanke. He's performing, yeah. But it's not gonna live up. It's not gonna go on. It's gonna start fading away. So
I wouldn't say fade away. I think he's in the right team that he's supposed to be in. You know, not a big team, not a small team. Well, it's a small team, but you get what I'm saying. He's in the right position that he should be in.
Oh, you basically saying he's in the right team.
Probably if he was in another team, probably.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I just feel like it's gonna fade away, start fading away.
Yeah, you really get the opportunity to just play every game. That's good. Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1. Were you expecting to win that game?
Yeah, but you expecting to win, that's one. When you got 12 men playing against you, come on, my guy. That game again. This is the second time this season that they cheated out Arsenal. That's a penalty on Gabriel Jesus. You gave a penalty in the day for the Liverpool. The same kick that he kicked in that the Crystal Palace game is the same kick that he kicked Gabriel in the Arsenal game, and Liverpool got the penalty for that in that game, and Arsenal didn't get it in our game. And Kai Havertz scored a perfect goal. And they're gonna talk about, oh, that's handball. First of all, the ball hits Matty Cash and first. Then it hits onto Kai Havertz. Then Kai Havertz kicked it in the goal. That's a goal, my guy. This is the second game now they cheated on Arsenal. And that's why I've been always say this. We have to play against 12 people when we're playing. But then again, I wouldn't even put too much blame on the referees in this game. I put the blame on our team, or Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard got two
I was about to ask you about him.
Yeah,
what do you talk about?
Martin Odegaard has two clear chances to put Arsenal up in this game. We should have been winning that game 3-1 or 4-1.
Do you think the fact that he was out a little bit from injury kind of
that's what it is.
affected his
That's
form?
what it is. That's what it is. He's trying to get back into form. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, because what I get from the fans is that even though the decisions might not go your way, that they should have taken those.
We're still rallying with it. We're still rallying with the team, though. My only big problem is that so far I've been watching the games this season. No team have dominated us to be like, oh, you're supposed to win this game. The two games that we lost is because of referee decision. That's why I'll be always singing about these fucking referee decision. They need to. These referees, bro, I don't know what is going on. And every week I've been saying the same thing over and over again. These referees need to improve. We have the best league in the world, and we're going to have the worst referees in this.
I think it's something that we have to just live with at this point, because it's been years and they've protected them and they're going to protect them.
And the biggest problem with this whole league itself, nobody could complain. As soon as you complain about the referee, fine. Look at Mikel Arteta. He's the only one who stepped up, and when he
But if you think about it, bad decision that the referee has been making. When last have you seen them actually demote a referee or stop him?
I seen they demote.
No, I'm saying when last have they though? Because there's so much decisions.
Yeah,
so
this is the thing.
When last?
When they do find him, I remember the last referee, Lee Mason, the call he made on Arsenal, they demoted him, and next week after,
you back up.
Back up.
So it's like, okay, when the pressure reaches them, they just do something, just
they just
bring them back.
do something to stop the noise. That's what it is. But it's stupid, man, and it's getting ridiculous. It's obvious to see that these referees, it seems to me that these guys are fixing the game, match fixing the game.
I just think they're just poor. I think they're just shit.
Jason, come on now. How much time they're gonna make all these calls against Arsenal? You've been watching Arsenal for years.
Yeah.
For years and years and years. It's always the same team. Arsenal.
Part of mine, I'm like, it's match fixing, but other part, I wouldn't be surprised that they're just shit.
That's what I'm saying. In the long run, I believe that something is gonna come out and it's gonna show the real thing that's going on. I just feel
like a documentary.
Yeah, I just feel
there's definitely gonna be a leak.
When something in your mind is just telling you that something is not right when it comes on to Arsenal game. It's not even about just being an Arsenal fan. Anybody could watch any Arsenal game and see what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, something is not right.
Leon Bailey performed this past weeks.
Leon, yeah,
he's been.
I mean, at the bomb.
Yeah, I think
Louis V on no blood bomb.
He's a great player. He just needs to stay fit, you know. And need to perform for Jamaica as well, you know. We need that same with Bailey for Jamaica. Are you excited we're in Copa Rica?
You want me to be honest to you?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Jamaica. I don't give a fuck about the Jamaica team itself. I'm Arsenal to win throughout. I bleed Arsenal. I don't give a shit about international football. Honestly.
Straight Arsenal.
Yeah. That Arsenal, that's it for me. I would like Jamaica to go to the World Cup. And I would like Jamaica to win something. But if you want me to be honest, I'm all about Arsenal.
To be honest, football wise, I'm depressed.
Depressed with what?
My team is shit. My players are shit. My management is shit. Like,
And
I can't tell when last I've enjoyed like watching my team play. I'm just like, it's depressing every week, man. It's really fucking depressing.
hold up. At the start of before the start of the season, I've been telling you all this about Chelsea. Chelsea shit, man. And then some guy's gonna come around and go, ooh, biggest team in London. London.
Biggest team in London. We're the only team to have won a Champions
Come
League
on, Jason.
twice.
Come on. Let's
Biggest
be
team in
honest,
London.
my guy. Chelsea.
Alright, we're not going to go back on that. Please don't start it, teacher. Because the statistics are there.
First of all,
The statistics are there. Chelsea versus Everton. I'm not going to debate that.
No, I'm not talking about no
All
back then
right,
thing.
all
But
right.
first of all, if this was Arsenal in Chelsea place, you'd have seen more media. Everybody be coming down at Arsenal. You know why nobody's not coming down at Chelsea? Because Chelsea is not a big team like Arsenal. If that was Manchester United, look at Manchester United right now. What they're getting. They're getting a bigger eat than what Chelsea's getting. And Chelsea's doing worse. If that was Liverpool, bigger eat. They have to show you that
You're
Arsenal, Manchester United, Liverpool, they all are bigger clubs than
You have a
Chelsea.
point.
It's not have a point. That's facts.
And there's some truth
It's
to
facts.
it.
It's
But
facts.
Chelsea
It's facts.
have passed Arsenal on the big team status.
Chelsea.
And winning two Champions League has a lot to do with that. Because those Premier League titles that you're spoken of, the truth is a lot of them were won in the 50s, 60s and 70s where football wasn't developed.
Chelsea is a team that's trying to make history. Arsenal is a team already has history.
You can't say history without a Champions League. No big team, the same big team Liverpool we are talking about Champions League. Manchester United Champions League. City Champions League. As a top six are probably you and Spurs don't have Champions League. Chelsea Champions League. It's part of it.
So
and you guys have won way more Premier League titles than Chelsea. But again, as I said, they won in the 50s, 60s, 70s. Football wasn't developed.
So winning the Champions League.
Premier League, you have more Premier League than us. When last have you won the Premier League? You have way more Premier League titles than us. When last have you won the Premier League?
So winning the Champions League,
it plays a part.
Make you feel like you're.
It plays a part. But say no to Champions League. When last have you won the Premier League?
I already rest my case.
No. When last have you won the Premier League?
Manchester United is going to a better. Is having a better season than Chelsea Football Clubs right now.
But you still have my answer my
Chelsea
question.
Football Club, the top six, Chelsea Football Club is the worst top six team right now. And they're not getting the same eat as what Manchester United is getting. What that's showing you?
That's true. That's true. Of course, Manchester United is bigger than my team, but Arsenal is not bigger than Chelsea. Arsenal is not bigger than Chelsea.
I rest my case.
Before we move on, can you answer my question?
What?
When last have you won the Premier League?
We haven't won it in what, 19 years?
When have you ever won the Champions League?
The Champions? No, never.
Okay, Chelsea versus Everton. As I said, I'm depressed. I don't want to talk about I don't want to talk about
No. Talk about Chelsea. Let's talk about that. We don't do that shit. Talk about Chelsea.
They're reporting that game. I don't have anything positive to say. What your opinion on that game?
Action Jackson not getting no action, brother. Not the dog got big nudes.
It's a clown. It's a fucking.
Mike got cute Jackson.
Fucking good.
Jeremy Jackson. Ooh, you ain't getting no nudes.
Alright, let's talk about City. Before talk about City last game. In week 15, right, they were beaten by Villa, and before that, they draw by Spurs. Those two games, like, have you watched them or what you thought happened during that slump?
I watched those two games and I've watched Luton games. That's why I still say this to you. You really feel like City is going to win this league again? Watching those 3 games? Man City problem is the manager. The manager, his ego is too fucking big for the team.
Why is that?
And no disrespect to Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola is the best coach in the world. But his ego is too big. He feel like it always has to be him who's going to make the team win this league. That's why you see all these players leaving. These good players.
But even though he has a solid team of players, I think
you need
I think
players.
Part of the reason why, but I don't get where I'm coming from though. What has he said that give you this opinion?
Pep Guardiola over all these years, he always like into all the
like he doesn't give enough credit to his players.
Yes.
Okay.
Throughout his last room of like a league, then he's always have problem with his players. They always leave him. Why? Because he wants that praise for himself, but you can't do it by yourself, my guy. You need your team. You need the players. And at the end of the day, yes, we all get that you're the manager. You're the one who bring out the tactics and stuff like that. But you have to remember, you need the players to prolong your tactics out there.
Yeah, in terms of winning at times, the players found the most important.
And this is why I say his ego is too big.
But does that lead to losing those games? I get your point, but does that did that cater to the results that happened in those 2 games?
No.
No,
but what I'm trying to say to you is this.
That's the reason why I won't win this season.
Yes, because he's losing the good players. Mahrez, Gundogan, Cancelo. All of these players, if those guys was here, Jason, you think they would have lost
Cancelo
to Aston Villa? You think they would have draw with Spurs in that game?
Up to now, I haven't know what happened between him and Cancelo, but in the Premier League, Cancelo was top.
Riyad Mahrez was needed, and then you go sell Riyad Mahrez, and then you give away Cole Palmer for what? This is what I'm talking about.
Cole Palmer actually wanted to leave. He wanted to keep Cole Palmer because Mahrez left, so he's like, hey, Mahrez gone, you can't get a team. But
we both know if he wanted to keep Cole Palmer, he would have been like, you would have keep Cole Palmer.
You would have kept him, yeah.
His ego is just his ego, bro. I'm not putting no bad word on Pep Guardiola again. I'm just saying his ego is too big. Pep Guardiola is still the greatest manager I've ever seen in this football, from I've watching in football. I'm just saying that his ego is too big for the team.
2-1. Alan was injured. Goal scored by Grealish Bernardo. What I'll say, compared to last season, they don't really have an edge. You get what I'm saying? They don't really have that dominance. Spurs finally won. What I don't understand, right? Newcastle, like, they're just games that I don't get it. I don't think Newcastle should be losing to Spurs at all. The performance that they've shown in the last few weeks, ain't no fucking way they should be losing to Spurs. Losing to Spurs is one thing, but 4-1?
Honestly, to me, it's not surprising. I think that Eddie Howe has bring Newcastle to where
above what they should be.
I wouldn't even say that. I just feel like he's reached his limit. Okay. They need a better manager.
No, Eddie Howe is the guy.
No. Eddie Howe can't bring Newcastle to the next level. This is a level is the farthest level that he could bring them to. He can't bring them to a bigger level.
Yeah,
they need to level up on Eddie Howe. That's until they level up on Eddie Howe. That's when I'll be like, Newcastle is a team. I still got my eyes on Newcastle. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that they need a bigger manager for me to be like, I'm watching you closely now, Newcastle. I just got my eyes on you at the moment.
Yeah. And they've also lost 3-0 to Everton. So I don't get it. I thought they should have won against Spurs though.
Even that Champions League game, they should have won that game. Prediction.
4-1 Newcastle Spurs. Yep.
Yeah, let's get on to the predictions for this week games.
Let's go. Nottingham at home to Tottenham.
Nottingham home to Tottenham. 2-1 Nottingham.
I say Spurs can win. 1-0 Spurs win. So you have Nottingham win that game 2-1.
Yeah.
Chelsea at home to Sheffield United.
Sheffield United, they long through them. Sheffield United 1-0.
I think 1-0. I see it. Probably last week I would have predicted a win, but I'm so, you notice I'm talking about Chelsea and there's no emotion, there's no happiness. No, I just blank, bro. Man, them got me frustrated.
This is the Chelsea that I know.
1-0 seems like a fair score. So Sheffield, they can win. Open for a window, but let's see how it goes. City at home to Crystal Palace.
City win 4-0.
I say 3-0. Probably not that much goals. 3-0 seems fair. Arsenal at home to Brighton. Score.
3-1 Arsenal.
I think Arsenal gonna win. I think Brighton's gonna score, so it's not gonna be.
Yes, that's why I said 3-1.
So 2-1. 2-1 seems more fair to me.
I'll take that.
This is a big game now. Liverpool versus Manchester. I'll get a blood clot beat.
There's no big game there. That's a big team versus a little chihuahua.
Why Chihuahua?
5-0 Liverpool.
That's close to my score. I was gonna say 4-0. Because Liverpool at home, Anfield, and they found that United in
5-0, it could even be more.
4. I said 4. A lot of people are saying Onana is the probably worst goalkeeper in the world.
And it's facts. He's the worst goalkeeper in the league.
But why is the manager haven't dropped him though? Like,
who's gonna put in the goal?
Anybody. Their bench, their backup. See, this is what I don't like about managers sometimes is the rules are so different for certain players. You can tell watching from the stands that certain managers have certain players because the other day Rashford wasn't performing. Drop Rashford. Bench Sancho. If you have a goalkeeper that constantly not performing, give someone else a try. No matter, you got one match, I say.
I understand what you're saying, but that's life in general, my guy.
People are having favorites.
Yeah, that's life in general. And if you buy somebody to come into a team, you're gonna try to prove the point why you buy him. So I get it. I get it why he's playing it.
As a manager, your job is to do what's best for the team at all times. No matter how if you buy a player, if you do a job or amount of money you spend on the player.
I understand what you're saying, but I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I just don't like him because he has favorites.
If you pay what?
He has favorites.
If you pay 60 million for a goalkeeper, you don't want it to look like it's your first season. He plays in the first. You don't want it to look like, oh, I waste 60 million on a keeper. You're gonna wanna keep on playing to prove that the money that you spent on him.
You're right, but I'm saying
it's good.
It's costing the team
a
lot. So
keep on playing him. I like it.
Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Happy to be back. Before you leave a subscription, share the video, and turn on the notification bell. Is it me?
I'm out.